So this game is going to be a game where I play a comp called Arcana Warriors. If you know what the Karma Preservers board is, it's very similar, but this is a variation where you actually don't carry Karma and you just play Fiora plus Gwen, and then you flex in Arcana and Preservers. And before you hit Morgana, you just play Poppy, which gives you Bastion and Witchcraft. Shout out Zach for showing me this board at like 3 in the morning on a Discord call. He's a challenger player from EU. I think he's really good at the game. I've been playing it for a few days and I really like it. I think it gives you a really good option for a level 8 board when you're playing from a melee opener. You can play this with AP items, you can play this with AD items. I think it is a very versatile board, and I think it's easier to play than the Karma board, because in Karma you're playing 3 carries, but in this board you're just playing 2. I talk a lot about my thought process in this game. It's very commentary heavy, and I hope you guys can learn something from it. I'm not the best player in the world, I'm just imparting knowledge I got from someone else. Alright, that's all. I hope you enjoy the video. Okay, I haven't said anything all game, but this is probably a very specific kind of game. This is probably gonna be an Arcana Warriors game. I want to level here. Actually, I probably shouldn't have shouldered Shiv. That's my bad. I'm like not thinking right now. So I got so my friend watched a stream from Soju, and he was playing this board called Arcana Warriors. It's basically Fiora, Gwen, Karma, but instead of playing Karma and Preservers, you just play all the Arcana units. And then you flex Preservers. It's really weird, but I found that from an AD opener, or from a melee opener, it's so good. Like Nyla 2 with this is so good. Also, Syndra is nice. I can also play Eldritch Shapeshifter here, but I do think that this is probably stronger right now, the board I have now, just because I have this upgrade and this upgrade. And it works really well because instead of having to itemize Karma, Gwen, and Fiora, you just itemize Fiora and Gwen. You don't even need a tank. Just your Fiora and Gwen will do work. Tank is like literally optional. A big problem with Karma, Fiora, Gwen, and Karma Preservers is that you have so many units you have to itemize, and this comp just kind of eliminates that. You only have 2 carries to itemize, and then the rest of your stats come from Arcana. It's like so gross. I think Honeymancy is probably the easiest trait to fit here. So I want this. It also could be Nyla Reroll Warriors, but I kind of clicked this Econ Augment. I don't know. I'm not comfortable with Nyla Warriors, to be honest. I also think it's only good if you have Warrior +1. Like I was looking up the stats for 4 Warriors, and it was like not great. So I don't think I'm rerolling Nyla this game, even though I have the option to. And I also think I want to make 10 here. Probably sell this Zillion and these Hunters. And then I can probably sell this Shiv. Even though holding Shiv is preferred, I think making 10 is more important here. Just because it's going to be harder to play this Shiv anyways. Alright, and then once I pick my carousel, it's probably going to be crit or tier. or sword. I think crit is my best take here. I don't really know, to be honest. Because Hodge is just a good item to make in this comp. It's good on Gwen and Fiora. And I already have a BT. And IE can also just become damage. Or crit can also just become damage, sorry. It's literally just like warriors plus arcanas. I also think I just put in Honeymancy. I don't think I click Magic Mirror though. I definitely level for a Honeymancy here. I think the positioning is fine. After this fight, I'll grab the board. Persona 2 is a little scary, but I think I'm fine ultimately. I have 2 items slam. I don't even think Nyla has great AP scalings. Yeah, the only thing that scales with AP is her shield. But I think slamming JG on her is better than Ziggs, personally. Just because you kind of want all your items to be on the same unit. They kind of multiply the value off of each other. Like, this sword multiplies with this crit, so that when my ability crits from Jeweled Gauntlet, the extra ID I get from that sword will make the crit do more damage. And because I have BT on my Nyla, she'll live longer and therefore theoretically get to use the JG longer than Ziggs would if a unit got onto him. So, and because she has JG and this crit glove, she's doing more damage to heal with. Like, items kind of multiply with each other. So, ultimately you want to have them on the same unit, in my opinion. Some people might disagree and think JG is better on Ziggs, but I don't. I think it's better to have them all in the same unit. And the same can go for AD units on an AP unit. If you have like an upgraded AP unit, you can just slam attack speed or AD items on them. I'm also holding a lot of pairs and it's working out for me. I'm trying to think if I'm gonna play the Shiv plus Shapeshifters. I probably will, because I can play either Elise for Eldritch, or I can play with this Cassiopeia, I can play Nika for Witchcraft. Are we selling this? I'm probably gonna... Oh wait, I'm buying this so I can play Eldritch. Guardbreaker's a fine slam. I'm also Study Hard. Take out a Vanguard. Take out you. Is Ground Guard a fine slam here? Or is Guardbreaker a fine slam? I think it is. Actually, I'll just wait and see if I need to slam it. I'm gonna slam it. I'm a little scared. Well, not scared. Honestly, I don't know why I am, but killing this lobby faster is a plus. Now I have good Gwen items, so now I need to focus Fiora items. A second BT is perfectly fine. Pandora's Bench. I honestly want an Econ Augment at this. I don't want an Econ Augment at this point. I probably want a Combat Augment. But Pandora's Bench is also interesting. Is it, if it's Band of Thieves, what do I even put the TG on? I could probably put it on Morgana or TK. So I think Band of Thieves is probably my best bet. Branching out is interesting, but I'm already locked into a comp. I don't really need direction. I already have all these like melee items slammed, so I don't really want... If I get an emblem that's not usable in my comp, that would suck, you know? Also, I'm also willing to sell this shift to make econ, like at least units. I'm also gonna hit risky moves pretty soon. Right, after this fight, I'm gonna remember to grab the board. It's literally Arcanas plus Warriors, so, and then you flex Preservers. Yep. Okay, so, oh, can I level to 7 here? It'll cost me 8. I can make 40 and go to 7 here, so I think I just do it. Sorry, I keep saying I'm gonna grab the board, but I just keep running into things I have to do. I know I'm gonna win this fight, so I'm just gonna grab it during this fight. So it is, you play Poppy for Bastion Witchcraft, you replace it later. And then you play Ari, Bard Hecarim, Fiora, Gwen, TK, Rakan, so for Preserver. And then once you hit Morgana, you replace it with the Poppy. And then as you level up, you just add more Preservers. You can also spec into Karma if you have the items for it, but it's not required. Gwen with Sword is really good here, because I can make another BT, and I just get Gwen. I can put in this Gwen for this Shiv. And now I'm in an interesting spot where I actually do want to look for a Sugarcraft unit. So I can make Sugarcraft 2. Like Sugarcraft stacks. I mean. If I don't hit a Poppy, I can just play Nico for Witchcraft instead of Bastion. Or I can play a Taric as well. I'm probably slamming this BT. So I have 2 healing items on both of my carries. So yeah, this is my go-to melee opener comp. Fiora Gwen, Fiora Gwen Arcana. I tried playing the Karma variation a lot, but honestly, I feel like that comp is... One, it's so expensive because you're trying to carry 3-4 costs, and it requires so many items. So it requires a lot of conditions to be good. Can I fit the Sugarcraft? Honestly, I don't know if fitting Sugarcraft here is even worth it. My board is so strong. Like Honeymancy and Cancer. I might as well wait till I'm level 8, to be honest. I also should be scouting to see how contested I am, but honestly I've just been focusing on talking. This guy's playing Rise. This guy's playing probably Varus. This guy's also probably playing Rise. Probably Kalista or Rise. Probably Karma. Yeah, I'm like not contested at all for my units. There's a couple of Karma players, but ultimately if they hit, it's fine. Because I have 2 warriors I'm going for. They're also going for the same warriors, but they're also going for Karma. Again, their comps are expensive, and my econ is way far ahead of all these people. And I just hit 2 pivotal units for my comp that are actually hard to hit. Poppy's hard to hit because later in the game, 1-cost odds are a lot lower. So it's actually pretty lucky I hit it here. And Fiora on 7 is pretty lucky. I can go 8 on 4-1, but honestly, my board is so strong, I don't think I need to. I think I'm gonna greed the 4-2. Like, my board is actually just so strong. I've been offered so many now this game, too. Honestly, this goes in for something. I probably start playing Sugarcraft and Eldritch over... Or, this is difficult. Isn't this weaker than this? These items are also not fantastic. I can make Sterix, Titans. Sterix and Titans, there was what I'm looking at, to be honest. And then on my roll down, I want to hit another combat augments, probably. Oh, did I lose this? Ooh, not rolling might have been my downfall. It's fine. Again, I am willing to wait until 4-2. I don't think this one loss is gonna matter in the grand scheme of things. Ascension is pretty good, I think. Wait, what? Why didn't my level go through? I'm dizzy. Poppy goes in for you. I need to pick up this item in case I'm traveling. I mean, I can play this for now, I guess. Where'd my BT go? Oh, it didn't get placed. So I hit Gwen too. I didn't hit TK though, which is pretty bad. But it's fine. I'm pretty stable. I'm not gonna lose too much HP. Reforger remover, is that important? Meh. Honestly, I think an extra Arcana stock is worth it over this random more that I'm playing. And then I Arcana... How much damage is Fiora doing? If she's not doing a lot, which she's not, I'm gonna Arcana my Ari. I really want a TK here though. It's like much needed frontline and tankiness. Probably sell Screamo to make econ as well. Nice. Now I'm looking for Sterix. Sterix and Shojin. Or honestly, Morello isn't even that bad here. I can throw it on Xerath, but Fiora with sword is like my best take here. If not, I can go Morello. I don't get the sword. I'm probably making Morello. I don't have burn yet and shreds, so that is something to consider for me. Also, some interesting tech is that I learned this from Sub-Zero Arc. Gwen really likes to be in these three spots. They in like the middle front row. They're referred to sometimes as A1, A2, and then A3, A4, A5. She really likes to be in A3 through A5 in the stats. I'm not sure why. I assume it's because her AoE snip will hit a lot of units, but I'm honestly not sure why. Maybe it's because of the way she dashes. But in the stats, she really likes to be in those three hexes. Like, if you place her on those three hexes, your win rate goes up by like a lot. Also, unfortunately, we did run into Chrono, which is fine. Again, I only hit one upgrade, so that's perfectly fine. I'm still very stable, and I have a lot of money. Support Anvil and Artifact Anvil. Okay. So I'm looking for Wit's End on Gwen. Something that's very good. Wit's End on Gwen is very good. Manazane's also very good. Talisman is... These are all very good. But I think Wit's End is the best artifact for Gwen, if I'm not mistaken. So I'm gonna do this. Double BT. And then a Moonstone Renewer is just like best of the slot, I think. Varus Cast is scary here. I'm honestly not sure if Ascension is good for this comp. Now that I'm playing it, I feel like a lot of my damage is like... Okay, my idea was that Gwen scales in the fight over time, so she would like Ascension late game. But honestly, I feel like that's not the case. I feel like Gwen and this comp in general really likes having front-loaded damage, and rather than damage that comes in later on in the fight. You know what I mean? I don't know. It's strange. I'm not scouting. That's because I'm talking a lot because I wanted to show off this comp. That's my bad. But I should be scouting and seeing how contested my units are. It's just something good to keep in mind. I'd probably want to make Shojin here for Xerath. And then my last item is either going to be another Xerath item or a Morgana item. But I have TG for Morgana, so Shojin plus... Shojin plus QSS, maybe, for attack speed, but that's not even great. I need to start evaluating more options here. It could be blue buff BT. No, I have too many BTs. Maybe Sterix Adaptive Helm. Maybe. Sterix is like a pseudo frontline item. This is also a good combat charm I'm going to buy for next round. Adaptive Helm is also just generically flexible. I can either put it on Xerath or Morgana. I think it's better on Morgana, but if I need a third Xerath item and I'm gonna TG Morg anyways, it'll go on Xerath. I already have a combat charm. I think having Nami is good. Having Zillion is good for the stun. And then I'll buy these other 3 units as my units join the board. And now I need to start thinking about my positioning and how contested I am. I need to really hit Fiora and TK. There's 3 TKs out of the pool. 4, 5. So there's about half of the TKs are gone. Or Tom Kench, sorry. So hitting Tom Kench is a little iffy. It's important that I hit him because 4 Arcana is very strong. But oh well. We're already living pretty well here. Also, double BT Fiora is not doing a lot of damage. Honestly, I could look to move the BT off of her. And then this TG can go on maybe Rakan. And then I put the second BT on Morgana. I'm juggling a lot of items here. And then I'm rolling for an Econ Augment. This round, rerolls cost you 1 gold and buying XP costs you 3 gold. Can I go to 9 with that? I think I can. That gave me Fiora too. That's good. And then I'll just play another Preserver. Nice. And then I'm probably gonna hold Diana's. Although I want to make 10 here because you don't want to be very poor on stage 5 because you want to be rolling every turn for combat charms or just good charms in general, like the one I just hit. So if anything, I'm probably just gonna sell these 2 to make Econ. That's just my playstyle. That's my opinion. Some people would greed that Diana, but I think holding combat charms every turn is very important. Morgana 2 is out of the pool. It's gonna be hard to hit that. Honestly, a lot of the units that I really like are very contested this game, and that's very unfortunate. I probably won't be able to go top 1 just because of that. This could have been avoided if I rolled 4-1 actually. So not rolling 4-1 was maybe a poor decision. And maybe I'll look to be more aggressive with my rolling in the future if I'm win streaking that hard. Shojin's pretty good here. I think it's my best item I can take. If not, even Shroud is like fine. It's not great. Or is Knight's Vow good on Morgana? I'm not sure, but it's probably the best thing I could take there. We find the TK. I'm probably gonna put it in over this guy. And then now we can consider which Arcana we're picking, right? So let's look at how much damage our Xerath is doing with charms. Our Xerath is doing 15 bonus true damage. Honestly, that's a good break point for us to start doing Xerath. Our other option would have been TK, where he's giving our entire team 525 bonus health, and it's kind of matchup dependent. I'm kind of scared of the not being able to kill this Jinx before it ramps up, so I'm gonna do Xerath for the true damage. So I tear to the team a little faster. My positioning was kind of poor. I didn't get on the Jinx early, but I think the true damage really helped. Sell this Jinx. Like Econ, I just got it off carousel. And now we're getting to the point where the huge win streaker is losing because people are spiking their boards. I'm probably rolling for a combat charm again. I found the Morgana. That's pretty good. I'm gonna remove this Fiora and give it Titan Sterix, and then I'm gonna put BT on you, and then I'm gonna do Protector's Vow will go on either of my tanks probably. I think it can go on Morgana, and honestly I think I might just do that. Actually no, I think it's valuable on TK because having TK live longer and get more mana will allow him to stun the backline. He's gonna stun the Nami here maybe. He did not. That's probably mispositioning on my part. I think I know exactly why he didn't stun the Nami. He was 1 hex off. I also skipped this combat charm just because this is only good against Kalista, to be honest. Other than that, it's that charm is not good. I think the TK was 1 hex off. I think he's supposed to be here, and that's how he hits the corner. So it would either hit the Rise or the Nami. I'm not sure, but we'll see in these next fights, I guess. 1v1, interesting. That's how most games end. I mean, I guess he's excited for the 1v1. Against this comp, against Varus, honestly, it might be Tahm Kench, Arcana. It might be. Honestly, I have a lot of upgrades to hit here. This is probably fine to take. I'm never playing that. Never playing that. That's useful. I should be going for Recon 3. I just saw a million Recons. Alright, so it's probably Archangels for Morgana. I'm not worrying about my positioning because I think my positioning is generically fine here. TK's in the center. My Gwen is going to dash here. I didn't Arcana the Tahm Kench, but I think it's fine because I have a lot of true damage anyways. Although it could be Arcana TK here. We're gonna try it. It might have been the difference in this fight. It might have been. Just might have. Suspicious trench coat. It's not even that great. This is very good. And I think I'm just gonna roll for like I'm not gonna buy that, it's a waste of money. I'm gonna look for a 5 cost upgrade. I'm gonna make sure to Arcana the TK, so my team lives a little longer. And despite what the stats say, I'm gonna second row my Gwen just to see if she can dash onto the back line from this position. I want to see if she can angle towards the Varus, and he swapped sides. That was good on his part. But this is also fine because he's attacking my Fiora, and my Fiora is my least important carry. I think the TK Arcana helped my team live longer, but it's just a matter of, it was a positioning difference, to be honest. My Gwen lived long enough to get to the back line, but he swapped sides, which was good on his part. Ultimately, I think this game would have been a top 1 if I rolled on 4-1 instead of 4-2. I greeted my economy. I'm not sure why. I think in that win streak position, I should have just rolled 4-1. That's like a huge mistake on my part. But top 2 is not bad. I think it was a top 1 position. I just kind of fumbled a little bit. Because if I rolled on 4-1, I probably would have hit more 4-cost upgrades. Because on 4-2, a lot of the 4-costs were taken out of the pool already. Especially the Tom Kench. I had Tom Kench 1 all the way to the end of the game. I don't think I saw a single Tom Kench until I found that one. But ultimately, I think that was a good game. Arcana Warriors is very good. I don't know if it's a very popular comp at the moment, but I feel like it's not. But soon it's gonna be, I feel. It's very strong. But yeah, that was a game where I talked a lot just because it's a comp I'm really interested in and excited about because it's really strong and really fun. But if you like the video, please like, please subscribe. That's really about it. Yeah. I would have played better if I wasn't talking so much. But yeah. Have a good day. Bye.